Minecraft, the best-selling games of all time. With creative, survival, hardcore, what's not to love? Along with all the servers there's so much content to play nowadays. Hunger Games, Skyblocks, Bedwars, Murder Mystery. There is a ton of things to do now. But I haven't done much Bedwars in my life. I think I've done a total of 50 games in all my 19 years of living. So, it couldn't have been that bad, Make a quick video, in and out. Just around 5 hours, right? Right before the video starts, I just want to say a huge shout out to Casual_Lucifer, who did all these amazing drawings of me shown right here. You're going to see them throughout the video. Huge shout out to them. They are an amazing artist. Please go check them out on Twitch. Go check their Discord. You can commission them. Their prices are very fair. And they're a great friend to me. Also, just want to let you know, this is the first video I actually edited, period. So it's not going to be good. Don't expect amazing quality, but hopefully it's good enough to keep you entertained. Anyways, we're going to jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. I load into my first game, and I just wander around, get aware of my surroundings, I collect some wool, and I decide to go on over to the diamond generator first of all. This is going to be a reoccurrence for most of my games, but I don't really break the bridge. I don't really know what I was doing right there. So I go on back, and I upgrade my generator. And then I see the enemy yellow start getting ready to attack me, but I jump on over, and I get the jump on him, ending up killing him. And I run on over, and I get ready to destroy his bed. So I kill him a second time, and I am about to destroy his bed, but it's concrete. So I come on back with an iron pickaxe, and I am able to destroy it, but he has iron armor. So he knocks me off down there, he destroys my bed later on, I get ready to fight him, I pummel, we're both on the ropes here, I'm about to kill him, and then a second guy comes on in, ultimately killing me. Next game doesn't go that bad actually, it's very slow, very low paced, so just starting off in the game, nothing really happens for the entire game, not like a single kill, nothing. I see this guy on the other side of the bridge, I decide to place a block there for more defense I guess. Then he throws a bomb at me, and then he tries to do it, and he jukes me with the ender pearl, and he goes, and I try and knock him off, I try and kill him, he knocks me off my side, my bed gets destroyed, I try and kill him, I'm just punching him at this point, absolutely punching back in hopes that he can fall off, but I end up dying unfortunately. Yeah, next game, not much really happens, blue comes on over, destroys my bed, I end up killing them, but I forget that my bed's destroyed, and I fall off the edge. Yeah, great.
No, I died! Wait, no! I lost my bed!
Yeah, thanks past me. Glad you found that super funny. Anyways, I decide to bridge on over. I'm feeling a bit bloodthirsty, I need to get an elimination. Because if I can get one elimination, then my job is complete. So I get on over, I get ready to destroy their bed, I got my blocks ready, I jump across, I break their wool, and I end up kicking their ass.
I got one kill, bitch! Oh, how do you all oh, look at you all laughing now.
Don't mind that awkward silence, I was trying to think of something funny. Anyway, my bed gets destroyed, I get ready to fight. Turns out it's the top 2 remaining, and I didn't even know. So, how about you just watch my live reaction?
Yeah, run, you fucking bitch. I win! Oh my god! I won! Oh my goodness!
Amazing victory right there. With the sound of it, you might have thought I won the lottery. Anyways, this game's quite short. I destroy Magenta's bed. He jumps on over. I try to kill him. I'm low HP. I should not have won that, to be honest. Red comes on over. He starts punching me. I die. He destroys my bed. I decide to try and kill him for whatever reason, and I just end up jumping off. Next game I wouldn't usually share, but on my Twitch stream, someone redeemed for me to take off my glasses. And without my glasses, I can't really see that much. Anyways, this guy has 1 HP, and I get knocked off, right? Not only that one time, I go in and try to get him again, and he knocks me off a second time. So I go on over, and guess what happens? I go on over, and he actually doesn't knock me off. No, I'm just kidding. I do end up killing him, and I do decide to destroy his bed, and then just get the fuck out of there. I only got 2 hearts. I don't got much. I just need to stay alive. I do have 2 kills though, however, and I go and kill him, try and kill him, but he fucking falls. What an idiot for falling, am I right? Who the fuck would do? Oh yeah, I forgot I kind of did that. Anyways, I spawn back in. I notice my turret's getting attacked, so I jump on over. And this guy's fucking hitting me with all the arrows. And I fall through the 1 block gap. Yeah, you should have heard my expression when that fucking happened live on stream. I try and kill him. I try and knock him off, right? And he gets close. Like, if I stopped hitting him, like, 3 separate times, he would have just fell. But no, I had to keep going. But he did die another time. He comes back with full fucking diamond armor. I don't know what I'm going to do. I step back, and I get knocked back, and I fall down a 1 block hole again. And I fucking fall again. So, my bed gets destroyed. I'm pissed. He's the last one remaining. Both our beds are destroyed. We're pummeling each other. He gets low. I'm low. But he fucking runs away. Second time I ambush him, right? He's in the corner, right? I'm beating him up. I'm getting ready to kill him. I'm low, but also he's low. So I might have this. And I get close to kill him. And he runs away again. Not only that, so I try and jump on over. And then guess what he does? He hits me with a wind charge. And he fucking knocks me off the edge. What a loser. Yeah, just because I have my glasses on this game doesn't mean I'm doing any better. I die here, I die here, I die here, and then my bed gets destroyed, and then I fucking fall off again. And not only this game, it's basically the next game too. I spawn on in, right? I get ready to go, and like 5 minutes in, bed destroyed, and I fall. I'm already dead. You think the next game's better, right? No, bed's destroyed. I see this magic duck guy, and he just kills me. Next game is a bit better. I hit the top 2, and I fucking fall off because my jetpack didn't work. Like, what? I know last game my jetpack wasn't equipped, but this game is just bad. I die once, twice, as you can see. This guy, I get ready to attack him, and I just walk off. Like, what? What was I thinking? This other guy comes around, and he just slaughters me. I have no armor, nothing, right? And then another time, I just die. And I think this next time, he destroys my bed after my death, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he destroys my bed. He picks up my stuff. I go on over and punch him. And then he just annihilates me. Yeah, it kind of seems unfair at this point. So, throughout the past few games, I've been on quite a hot losing streak. And it's no fun being on a losing streak in games. But you gotta lose to feel the good wins, right? But for the past few games, it felt really targeted. I'm not saying people were stream sniping or anything. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying I just had awful luck, you know? Like, even in this clip right here, I'm not even fast forwarding it. It's gone that bad. I'm just here explaining how my experience was. And, God, it's just not been fun. I was sitting there, and I think I was starting to reconsider my choices of making this video. But I decided to press on and keep going. Anyways, complaints aside, I start playing the game. I see Orange coming over, he's crouching. I think we're gonna team up right here, and they start throwing the stuff down. So I'm a little hesitant, right? I'm going on over, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and then I'm like, oh, maybe he's going offline, you know? Maybe his mother said it's time for dinner, or like he has to go to school or something, I don't fucking know. So he decides to destroy it, and I destroy his bed, and I get a free kill. So I'm considering that an absolute win on my books. Anyways, second half of this game, bed gets destroyed, I go on back. I see the guy pillaring up, I try and attack him. I don't really know what's gonna happen, I'm fully expecting to die, and then I push him to the edge, and he does end up dying. So I just need to get some health. So I go get ready to buy a golden apple, and then from behind, like the spy, I die. Nothing really happens this game other than this stupid part of the map. I get ready, I'm gonna jump over, and there's just a hole there. Like, who thought that was a good idea? I don't think anyone did. And then later on in the game, my bed gets destroyed. He has full diamond armor. I only have iron. I have a wooden sword. I'm not expecting a win. I just start beating him. And as everyone can expect, I died. Yeah, for the most part, everyone knows the beginning of Bedwars games, you collect stuff, so I'm just gonna pass over that. My bed gets destroyed. I decide to hide out in this ammo generator, but Yellow seems to find me. I try and stay alive the best I can, but he does get the upper hand and ends up killing me. Yeah, next time some riveting stuff happens. I run over, I see Blue, I don't realize how low he is, so I just hit him once and he just implodes, I guess. Later on in the game, I decide to give myself a good old weapon. There's a three-way battle going on. I decide to chase this green guy, and stupidly, I step around the corner where he just knocks me off the edge. Who could have saw that coming? Apparently not me. So you might be asking yourself, AllSocialBee, what made you want to do this challenge? And to be honest with you, It's been like 2 weeks since I started this at the time of recording this audio. I don't even know. I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be a challenge to push myself to try and make YouTube videos a bit better, and I'm hoping this 100 game challenge does well. My experience so far, it's kind of up and down. I don't really know. I think it's going quite well, but at this point in the game, I'm still up and cheery. I'm excited for what's to come, and I'm unaware of the dread that is soon to follow. Should be expected most of these games by now. Unless I show it, nothing really important happens. This one guy, Red, does decide to kamikaze and destroy my bed, but I end up killing him in the process, thankfully. Later on, I decide to bridge. It's just me and Lime left. I have my bed destroyed and he doesn't, so I'm kind of in the bad because of Red back there. I see Lime, I go on up against him, I get ready to kick his ass, and just like that one time with Orange, I beat him, and when he gets low, he runs away. So I go on over, I eat a golden apple. I have an ender pearl, I have a jetpack, I am ready. So I fall, I use the jetpack once, twice, 3 times. I throw an ender pearl, and it doesn't work. Turns out they have more gravity than the original game. Next game is pretty self-explanatory. I think I'm messaging my boyfriend at this moment, but it goes by in a blink of an eye. My enemy destroys my bed, I get ready to go and fight, and they just knock me off the edge. You know, quick, simple, easy game, not much. Next game's slightly more entertaining because I have this audio of me fist fighting someone.
Fuck, he's fucking juking me. Fucking hate this game.
Oh, past AllSocialBee, if only you knew the future. Yeah, no, you're gonna hate this game a lot more. This is gonna be my last solo game, so let's break it down. I'm over here in the middle, I'm attacking Cyan over here, trying to get some emeralds. I decide I'm probably not gonna win this fight, so I take my jetpack, I jump. 1, 2, 3, and then turns out the kill barrier is higher than before. I don't really know why. I try and take Cyan's bed as retaliation. I hope he doesn't notice me, but then he does notice me, and he hits me with his bow twice, and then he ends up killing me right there. Yeah, after that death, turns out my bed gets destroyed. There's 2 people there, and I just run away. I'm not dealing with that. I don't have anything. I don't got any weapons, nothing. My spawn detector's done. I decide to fight this gray person, and then I get knocked off the edge after a few more hits, and I'm still there. I'm still alive. So I look on up, and I'm like, no, please, don't do this to me. You can't do this. No, please, spare me. And then they hit me up, and I'm still alive, but then I end up dying. Yeah, good solo games.
Starting off the duo games, I'm playing with a friend named Playing Genshin. I found him off Twitch chat. Now, most of it won't be shown because I'm trying to cut down this video so it's not a documentary long. But Playing Genshin really carried here. Like, there's been so many kills and elims. Like, most of the time he'd go to the enemy side and just absolutely wipe the floor. Like, immediately just eliminate people. Without him, I probably wouldn't have won that many games. So, huge shout out to Playing Genshin. Thank you so much. On that topic of Playing Genshin, this one is going to be a bit of a longer presentation just to show off the skills of my friend here. So right now, we're chasing Blue, right? He's going on over, we're chasing him, and we're getting ready to attack. We get a few hits off of him, then Blue's teammate comes in with a bow. I noticed that bows do a lot of damage in this game. I did not utilize them. Utilize. Yeah, that word. Anyways, he goes after them, I run away, I try to heal up, and then later on, I decide to go make my move, and I start attacking Blue. I end up dying, unfortunately, but as you can see, top right, Playing Genshin just took out Blue's bed, and then later on right here, you can see he took out the entire team. So he does do a lot of work. Yeah, Gray right there, like he is fucking hauling ass right here. Like, I've cut out so much stuff of these future games, so this is going to be the game that Playing Genshin gets all the recognition. But right here we're fine. He gets to bed, we're punching him, I'm low. Well, actually, I'm not that low. Oh yeah, I die instantly. I still don't know how that actually happened. But I get ready to collect my resources, I go and get ready to buy myself a weapon, you know, try and help out my friend, and then we end up winning the game, just like that. If you thought I was good at this game, you have another thing coming, because this upcoming clip is just a compilation of this next game. We won, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. So this next game is kind of why we lost. So how about we dive into it? I'm already not fully paying attention at the start of the game, which automatically not a good sign. I kind of cover up our bed, then Yellow comes on over, and then his teammate comes on over and just starts punching me, and then I end up dying. And then I leave it all to my good friend Genshin, and yeah, no, he didn't really stand a chance. That was all my fault. But you know what they say, if you teach a man to fish a catch, he will beat a dead horse. So we start off this next game, we're just existing, great team, just opts out I guess. I don't know what I'm doing right here, I guess I'm trying to stop them from coming over, and then how I didn't see this next move is beyond me. The enemy jumps over me and knocks me off. Yeah, who could have saw that coming? Me, apparently. And then Red just wombo combos me, and then we're just trying to get Red out of here. We destroyed their bed, so we're just juggling them, and we're juggling, and then at some point, we just knock them off over the edge right there. Around 2 minutes later, I go on over to this guy's base. I crouch as if it does something. I don't know why. The entire time playing this game, I thought crouching hid my name tag, but it just didn't. I see Cyan right here. He notices me, so I just book it. I start running on over to this island. Later on, I do turn around to make sure he's not following me, but then my bed gets destroyed. So I'm there, healing up. I don't know what I'm going to do next. So I'm wondering, give me a sign, someone. And I turn around, and Blue gives me a sign. So I kind of bow my head in defeat, and I didn't really understand at this moment that was Blue and not Cyan going to the base. So I just run away, you know, take advantage. And then I turn around, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Cyan. So I start going back to help my Blue friend because, you know, why not? He ends up destroying the bed, and I end up falling, as per usual, and end up losing the game. Next game starts out strong. We go on over to Magenta, we start beating them, Genshin gets their bed, and we just both start hitting him. Even though he has a sword, we are able to knock him off the edge. Thank you, Genshin. And then, I think that's his teammate that came on in, and then we also knock him off as well. I was kind of a body shield, so let me take some credit. Then we see Gray over here, we just pummel him in the corner. It was, oh god, it's kind of sad when I look back at it. Later on, we go find his teammate, and we just start pummeling him again. And then Genshin, with the perfect timing, destroys the bed right before I get the kill. And then, fast forward to the end of the game, we're running, we're chasing Red. His bed's destroyed, our bed's still intact, so we're just beating him up. And then he decides it's a good idea to run. So he does run. And then he falls, and I just throw a little wind charge, just in case. But we end up winning, again. Next game, we're starting off hot. Red's over here trying to act all aggressive and cool, so we decide we're not going to take that. So I run on over, Genshin's distracted them, and I destroy their bed. And then, Red Team, this guy, starts running to try and get our bed. And I'm not allowing that. We're punching him, we're trying to get him, but his spawn protection was on. And he gets so low, and we're so close to losing our bed. And I just punch him away. I'm wondering, Genshin, where the hell are you? Why can't you help me with this fist fight? And then after I kill him, I turn around and realize, oh, you're dealing with a problem of your own. So then we knock him off the edge. You know, he tries to be slick, but we end up squashing him in the end. Later on, I tried to make my way over to this base, but I'm like, just to be sure so I don't fall, and then someone fucking knocks me off. Of course they do. Later on, I'm crouching once again, you know, the AllSocialBee classic right here, in hopes, hey, maybe they won't see me. They do have the blindness effect, and then I see him running around. I see he's got diamond armor. I know I'm not going to win this, but I'm just going to try and hit him. I don't think I hit him once, but he knocks me off. Then Genshin goes at him, and as per usual, when Genshin does it, he gets it done right. Skipping ahead the entirety of next game, not much really happened. I'm over here just fortifying our bed. Red's bed's destroyed. I'm just making sure it's secure, there's no flaws. I'm just keeping us safe. Then I notice Red starts to make their way over, and I'm like, nah, you're not doing this. And I check out his name, Chicken Droid. I'm like, huh, that's a cool skin and name. So I start punching him, fighting him. He tries to get on in. My defenses really worked there. And then me and Genshin, we end up just killing him. Easy game. Can't wait to never see that guy again. So next game we load in, we're halfway through. My bed gets destroyed. I'm like, huh, who did that? And then I look a bit closer. It's Chicken Droid. He came back from the last game. He's here to try and take me down. Who does he think he is? He thinks he's some spy from the inside trying to take me down. Well, guess what, my friend Genshin? He's Next one. So next game comes along, I'm sitting there, I think I'm just messaging my boyfriend, you know, I love him so much. And Genshin's doing all this busy work, our bed's still intact, so I turn around, make sure no one's coming, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go to the shop, and then I'm gonna gear myself up, and we're gonna win this, alright? I got this, and then he ends up winning the game as usual. Next game's another one of those don't blink or you'll miss it. So this one guy comes on over, destroys our bed, I'm trying to chase him around, you know, I'm gonna kill him, and then he actually does a smart move, and then turns around and knocks me off the edge. Later on, Genshin dies, but I think I lost the footage for that. Next game, cutting straight to the end. I'm green team, enemy's yellow, their bed's destroyed, and mine ain't. So my odds are in my favor. So I run on over, I see in the top left, Genshin killed the other guy. So I'm over here like, alright, it's all up to me. I can win this. I can do it. I believe in myself. And he gets so low, and he ends up killing me. I'm like, no, Genshin, stay there. Don't do anything, please. And then he ends up fucking taking my kill. I can't do one thing right. My god, it's hot under this blanket. I need a fucking drink. What is this? Hawaiian punch water. Oh shit, that's actually quite good. Gonna light a candle. Citrus, herb, and lemon. Huh. Well, I understand the lemon and the citrus. How the fuck do you get herb, you know? Is it like paprika? No, it wouldn't be paprika. It'd be like sage, right? Yeah, because people use sage. That makes sense, right? Yeah, or maybe thyme. No, thyme. Maybe mint. Oh shit. Oh, yeah, Genshin died. Not much happened in this game either. You know, a wise man once said, his name was Wayne June.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
From one of my favorite games, Darkest Dungeon. Might make a video on that at some point, depends how this does. But right around now, I could have really used that quote.
Fuck. Got him. Get the fuck out of here. Who do you think you are? Sit down, know your place, and bark like a dog for me. Fuck.
I don't know what it is with me and falling down holes, but it's kind of like a, Stockholm Syndrome relationship, I guess. You know, I just can't help it. Thankfully, though, we did win this game, and I got 3 kills, so I makes up for it? Oh god, I forgot about this game. Alright, let's just get this over with. So we start on off, right? Already going. 24 minutes and 20 seconds in. Lime destroys our bed. I get knocked off the edge. I'm just killed, right? So I'm like, alright, Genshin, do your fucking thing, I guess. And I'm hoping. And then he ends up dying when I'm in the screen. Just an awful game all around. This was me and Genshin's last game together. I did skip ahead because not much really happened. I just want to say once again, thank you so much playing Genshin for absolutely carrying me. Like, it would have just been like a lost compilation, this duos. But you're actually good at the game. And I think I made a good friend. I am happy to have met you. Might not have talked on VC at all. But you were great. You're a great teammate. And I greatly appreciate it. And I'm more than happy that we finished off this game with a win. Thank you so much, Genshin. You are great in my books. Hear ye, come one, come all. Breaking news. AllSocialBee is bad at Bedwars. Yeah, if it's not apparent, I'm not good at this game. Like, before I did this challenge, I think I played 3 games of Bedwars. I did some Egg Wars back when I was 8, I guess. That was not really my thing. I'm not really a PvPer. I'm gonna admit, I'm not good at Bedwars. And I'm gonna go one step further. I'm not good at Minecraft. I don't min-max. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not the best miner. I'm not the best builder. I don't know the efficient ways to do anything. I'm just not the best, right? But other than absolutely pulling my hair out, I kind of having fun, you know? And I hope this is getting entertainment out of you guys too. Whoa, slow down there, pal. Yeah, you might notice, this is time 6 footage. The only reason why I wanted to show this is just to prove my point. Numerous times, I try and go on over it. Not only once, I just fall, right? That's bad enough. Then I chase red. I get close. This is probably the closest I've been to getting to them, right? I end up dying. I end up going back. I get a pickaxe. to destroy their concrete. I run on over, I destroy the bed, I get so close and I died. That is the closest I've gotten this encounter. And then just time after time, I go back and I die, and then I run away, and I collect some diamonds so I can go get a pickaxe. And guess what happens after I get that pickaxe? I run on over, and I fucking die later on, right? I get knocked off the edge. Granted, everyone else in this game is fighting each other. You can look at the top right. There is 3 people left. It is just us 2 now. And Orange is gone. And then we just end up losing. Just wild game. Just a quick nausea warning up ahead. So my bed gets destroyed, and I'm over here trying to destroy them. I destroy their bed, and then he gets ready, and he throws down a potion of nausea on me. And I start spinning, like, whoa, whoa. And I run on over, and I get ready to jump, and I just fail. You know, quick game, not much really. Yeah, quick lightning round coming up right here for the next 2 games. Our bed gets destroyed by Blue. We're punching him. He's in the corner. We end up killing him. We still have a chance. We're the only one whose bed is destroyed, but it's not looking good. I'm on a platform, and we all know how this ends. Yeah, I end up falling off. For the second last game, it was alright, I guess. And for the final game, Blue comes on over, we're punching him, and don't blink. Keep your eyes open for this one. Our bed gets destroyed, and I immediately die. Bedwars Duels. Now, I wanted to like Bedwars Duels. I thought it'd be more of a faster pace, you know, high action, quick game of Bedwars. No, it's just not. Same speed of everything, long distance. It was unbearable. So yes, I only played 1 game. So, is this 100 games of Bedwars? No, I lied. I'm sorry, alright? I couldn't. But I did make up. I'm doing 50 games of Bedwars and 50 games of Skywars. So, hopefully that makes up. But, just this footage right now, like you can see, ×6 footage, nothing's going on. And especially with squads up ahead. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try and make that entertaining, but don't expect much from me, alright? It's just, solos and duos was entertaining and fun. Squads, not much happened, and it kind of goes by in a blink of an eye. I'm enjoying the challenge so far. I hope it's alright. All future games will be 100 games. That is a promise. I just couldn't do... It was like 6 hours in, I had to eat dinner, I had work in the morning. I had to get this video done. So, apologies for any inconveniences that may have caused you guys. But on the other hand, my game, my challenge, my rules. Fuck you. Starting off hot with squads. Now, it's different than solos and duos, because there's only 4 teams. So, I was thinking I'm going to be in a bit of an interesting ride here. So I'm looking around, there's 2 generators, I'm excited. So later on in the game, I see this yellow guy try to destroy our bed. So I try and punch him off, you know, we're getting in a fight, and I end up dying. So I'm hoping my team would do anything about it. No, we didn't. Also, I realized we're lime, or green team, for all squad games. That's kind of cool as well. Another Bedwars loss for this next game, but let's see how it goes down. So, I spawn in, later on, Red is bombarding us with people. So, I decide, alright, I need to do something about this. So I make my way, later on, I notice our bed gets destroyed. So I'm like, alright, I have 1 life. And then later on, I notice this one guy, and he knocks me off, end up killing me. Only on the 3rd game of Bedwars, and StreamMe was really feeling it. You know, after all these games... I don't know how I was doing. By the sounds of it, my mental state was rapidly declining.
Okay. Yeah, I know it seems unfair and bending the rules by mixing Bedwars and Skywars, but in my defense, they end in the same name. And if I do 100 Bedwars and 100 Skywars, I genuinely think I'm killing myself. I don't think I can handle it.
But despite all that, I have a video to make. So later on, me and Blue get in this kerfuffle right there. He ends up killing me. Later on, he was really holding down this diamond generator, by the way. Later on, he kills me again. Then Yellow starts to invade. I'm punching him. I'm figuring out our bed gets destroyed. And I'm like, alright, I have one hope. Make friends with the enemies. And that doesn't really work out either. The next game exists. Yeah, our bed gets destroyed, we knock off Red there, and I end up dying to Blue. That's really it for that game. But next game, I'm fighting Red over here, I get a kill, right? And then later on, blue comes on over. Keep an eye. The bed gets destroyed right before I die. What bad luck. Bedwars MAGA. Now, this is more of a party-based game mode. That's the best way to describe it, is party-based. So there's two teams, one red, one blue, and they have these crystals. So I run over here and destroy them. So the goal is to destroy the other crystals, and then it makes their bed vulnerable to destroy them. That's basically the main goal of this game. So as you can see over here, I'm running across. I get close to their bed. I'm about to destroy the second crystal, but I just miss on multiple occasions. And unfortunately, when punching him and slicing him, I don't make it out there alive. Then all crystals get destroyed, you know, I'm trying to jump on up, be like, hey, I'm gonna get you. And I'm like, oh, my friend's coming on over. And then he comes on over and tries to save me, and then I fall off. But our bed's not destroyed yet because it does have health. So when the crystals are destroyed, they still have to damage your bed health, down to 0% for you to not be able to respawn. So our bed gets destroyed, I'm running around, I'm punching, I got no armor on, and then I have a quick and swift demise soon after. Now that we know the main premise of the game, here I am running back. Both of our crystals get destroyed pretty fast into the early game, not gonna lie. And one thing annoying is if someone's on your bed, that's the best place to be. As you can see in the chat, it says, you can't damage your own boss bed. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm not trying to damage my own boss bed. I'm trying to kill them. And because I didn't get to hit them, I'm just like, alright, I gotta get out of here. So I'm here hiding. I don't know what I can do. And I see someone run, and I'm like, oh, that's the end of me. So he hits me, and I start running away. But they don't follow me for whatever reason. I still don't know why they wouldn't follow me. So I'm sitting there, two people run by. And that's one of my teammates. And now it's just two people left. And he doesn't notice me, thankfully. So I'm like, let's see how long I can hide here. So I'm sitting here, someone else is trying to come around. I'm just trying to stay alive for as long as I can. This guy's coming on up, I think he's gonna get the jump. Nope. So then later on, I get myself a sneaky little :3 before someone finds me, and then I'm the last person, and then I end up jumping off myself. Next game went swiftly. I'm over here. One of the crystals get destroyed, and then I get a phone call, unfortunately. So I'm just sitting here waiting. What's the worst that can happen? Then our crystals get destroyed. So later on, I'm trying to defend my bed. It really didn't last that long. A boss bed gets destroyed, and I immediately die right after. Gonna end off this Bedwars game segment with just the next two games back to back. I'll just let it play in the background. I enjoyed Bedwars. Would I do 100 games of it? No. Do I have a more fondness towards the game mode? Absolutely. I will definitely play Bedwars more, but not back to back. That is for certain. Yikes. But anyways, last game happens. I fall trying to knock another guy off, and that fails. Then there ends up being one guy left after I knock that guy off. And later on, we're just chasing him. Whole team's after him. He knows he's not going to make it. We still got a crystal plus an entire bed. So he's just stalling for time, right? This is like 11 p.m. for me at this point. And we end up catching up to him, and we ended up beating him to a pulp afterwards, and then actually getting the win. Thankfully ending this Bedwars segment. I'd like confetti and explosions and stuff here, I don't know. Everyone, I'd like you to meet the Presso Man. He is gonna be the one who helps me throughout all of these Skywars games, other than solo, of course. So, just gonna say right now, huge shout out to the Presso Man. I'm gonna talk about it more later. But Skywars, I haven't played a lot. You know, one game, one kill. You know, I haven't played a lot. I played one round. So I don't know what I'm going to get into with this 50 games. So let's see if I improve or not. They say a picture speaks 1,000 words. Well, this one clip is going to explain the next 20 minutes of the Skywars video, basically. So right now I'm just figuring out what ores do what. I will explain what they do later on during the more tedious sections. But this game is just about as fast as the speed up. So I'm still figuring out what's going on. I get some blocks, I decided going over, and I just fall. I learned that blue ores, or lapis lazuli, gives you spell books, which lets you get you extra health or speed. I'm over here, I'm minding my own merry business, and then I hear a sound of an ender pearl,
and this guy comes on over. You see him juggling me? This happens a lot later on in the games. So you might be wondering, what do the ores do? Well, iron gives blocks and arrows, gold gives weekly items of, this week was a fire sword and a chompy that destroys blocks, lapis lazuli gives you the spell books that do different things, redstone gives you absorption up to 5 hearts, diamond gives you diamond swords or armor, and emerald gives you enchanted armor and weapons of iron and diamond. Now that all that boring explanation's out of the way, let's get back to actual gameplay of me playing the game. So I see Gray over here, I'm chasing them down, I got all right armor, and I see them jump off. And I thought that they were just gonna fall, but no, turns out they ender pearled. So they're still alive. It's a 1v1. I see this chest in the middle. It's kind of like, I don't know, a loot box, I guess. It gives a lot of good items. So it's like a high risk, high reward, middle of the island. You get good shit out of it. Later on, I open up more of these things, and I find the chompy previously mentioned. I test it out, and yeah, that seems quite powerful. So later on, I take some pot shots over at my enemy there, you know, hit them once for, they now have 13 hearts. I'm missing a few of my shots, but you know, I hit a couple more. But then later on, we need to do some hand-to-hand combat. I thought the chompy would do something against them, I guess. Doesn't matter. I eat a golden apple, I start punching away. I'm good on health, right? This is probably the most confident I've been in Skywars and Bedwars. I'm hitting them, I'm getting ready to see that victory screen, and there it is. Sweet victory indeed. High off success from my previous win, I get some items, and I quickly bridge on over to the enemy side, and I'm like, let's get a free kill. I noticed that they have a chompy skin as well. I just noticed that right now. So I start hitting them, and I get myself a nice pair of diamond legs. Later on, I'm over here in the middle, I'm trying to figure out, another free kill. So I'm hitting them, and I noticed that their sword is enchanted, and I'm taking a couple hits. So there was a challenge I had to do, which was open up these ender chests. So I do that, and he throws down a chompy underneath me and makes me fall to the ground. Next game, I am just getting hit non-stop, you know, everyone wants a piece of me. So I'm running away, trying not to get hit. There's like 4 people after me. So I'm running, I open up the entrance, and I'm getting hit from a far distance. I don't even know how that's happening. And then, you know, more people are pummeling me. I'm like, guys, why don't you fight each other and not me? I run past that one person, and guess what? They turn around to get me. So the entire game is literally me just being hit to death, and it feels like punches. And I'm trying to survive the best I can, but they just have better stuff than me. And I'm just trying to survive, and I know I'm not going to make it out, so I just do one last stand, try and get them low, maybe kill them, but as we all know, that never works. This next round is just showing how much this fire sword is a hypocrite. So he hits me, right? And I'm on fire. So I'm like, this ain't good. So I start running away, and then he hits me again, and I'm like, man, this sword is a good sword. I might use this whenever I get my hands on it. Yeah, newsflash. I'm not gonna be, I do that a lot, and turns out, it's shit. I've just got super unlucky in this instance. Anyways, I die here. And then next game, you know, same thing. I'm in the corner, I'm getting pummeled by this guy, I'm not gonna make it, and the second game in a row, same map, I die once again. Quick update, if you hear like a slight humming sound in the background, I turned on my fan. It's suffocating in here. I tried for the entire video not doing that. So, I'm sorry if it's an inconvenience. It shouldn't be. But just in case you hear, I did turn on my fan recently. Anyways, yeah. I get fucking annihilated this round. I just want to bring up the fan for this game. One thing as well you might notice is the reach of these swords. For the next couple games, you're going to notice that I'm being hit from like 5+ blocks away. It was infuriating for me. Also, here's me using the Sword of Embers. Look how many times I hit him, and I just don't light him on fire. This is the first of many times I try this out, and I just don't learn from dying this game. This next game, it doesn't last very long. I'm down here in my base, getting ready. I mine this redstone ore, and then I hear the sound of an ender pearl come to my base. So I get ready to fight. I see him. I don't have a lot of armor on. I think I had a good combo there, but he ended up getting the last hit on me. Now, ending off solos here, let me just get one thing straight. You might think I'm repeating myself a lot at the end of these games. it's because there's nothing else to say. What else am I supposed to say other than the fact, oh yeah, I play this game and then I die, right? I run out of ways of saying, like, I fell in battle, you know? Like, there's a certain amount of things I just can't, like, really spin or make it entertaining. So sorry if that's getting repetitive. I'm trying to think of something more entertaining. It's just gonna keep on happening. But yeah, this is the last of the solos game. I tried going for more of an aggressive approach, but then this guy comes on over and he decides it's fucking my time and kills me. You know the next game's gonna be good when you have a professional like Depresso Man. I was excited. He seemed confident, and I was gonna take his word for it. You know, I need a strong leader, he's good at the bridge, so I asked him, what type of game advice do we got?
Alright, are you ready? Do we have any game plan? Is there any game plan for duos? Or do we just play like normal? Do I just keep doing what I'm doing? Don't die. Kill, That's it? Do we just kill? Kill and don't die. That's a great fucking plan, guys. That's the game plan. Uh-oh
indeed. Because I had no idea what I was going up against, right? It's duos. I wonder how good he is. He said he was good. If you look at the top right corner here and see how he's just fucking gliding across. Yeah, I didn't know he was that good of a speed bridger. Well, he is top 100 in the bridge, so I gotta take his word for it. And here I am, with the fucking Sword of Embers, thinking I can make some progress. I see my friend Depresso getting his ass kicked. We're at the end game. I'm trying to get him. We're going. We're beating him. We're not catching him on fire. And then, later on, I take the hit after catching him on fire. I'm like, alright, we got this. Who won? What happened? I don't know. So I'm waiting, and it says game over. And I kind of forgot my team, but turns out we lost. So, yeah, that was a little disappointing. Well, hang on, AllSocialBee. You said you forgot your team? Yeah, that happens a lot in Skywars, apparently. I just constantly forget what color of team I am. I think it's because during Bedwars, I had the wool colors. And, you know, that was a bit more because I'm a visual learner. Oh, hey, nice kill. But yeah, no, I get that kill. I forget more of my team later on, so that's why when I die, and you see me confused when my team's dead, that's probably the reason. Anyways, 3 teams left. I actually catch them on fire for once and twice, and I think because of the fire, they're not able to bridge. So the flame sword does have one positive thing, but then later on, we get the win, just one of many. Now, if you're wondering why these games are going by so quickly, I'm just gonna show you basically the majority of some games. So, it's me against green, right? Me and Depresso, we're punching, and then we're just having fun. You know, we get them. We think we knock them off, and then we get Chibi, right? They are the bane of my existence. So I start running away, and then I dig a hole, right? I'm low, and then fucking Magenta comes on in, and starts pummeling me. Like, this is sped up, by the way. Wild, isn't it? Anyways, down to a 1v1, we got Depresso and Magenta over here. They're trading some blows, nothing really exciting going on. They're getting some hits. So while they're trading blows, might just say, it's late at night, 9:37 p.m., May 13th, it's getting hot, so I'm going to try and crank out the rest of these games tonight, so hopefully it's still entertaining. Anyways, he gets to the edge, and then he gets knocked off into the void. Now, most of these Skywars games look like this. I spawn, I break some blocks, and then later on I bridge on over, I get into a combat fight, something I totally cannot do, and then I end up dying and just spectating. So, sorry about that, but Depresso gets this epic kill. Radical. Ignoring the cringe of the last game, me and Depresso over here, we get a double kill. Okay, I'll stop. Anyways, we get that. I end up trying to fight Gold over here. They get the kill on me, but thankfully, Depresso was able to avenge me and get yet another win. Next game, I go right back home to the graveyard after trying to run away. So, once again, I try to leave it up to Depresso. So it's him and Lime. They're doing a little bit of their punch-out right now. And then later on, Lime decides it's going to be a great idea. Hey, what if I start building? Dude, this ain't Fortnite. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm over here. I'm cheering him on. I'm hoping Depresso gets this win. He's running away. It's not looking good. But then Depresso decides to throw a Chompy and then ends up falling down himself. In future games I might complain about this, but in this game, it's blatant. The reach. So I'm running away with swiftness, and look how many times he's hitting me. And I look behind me and he wasn't there. Like, it is wild, the reach, and how many times I lost or got juggled off the edge. I'm complaining now, so I don't have to later, though I still might. Next game, same thing. Depresso dies to unknown circumstances, and I just get juggled straight off the edge. Ooh, that made me very angry. Next game, I'm sitting here in this little crevice, and Magenta runs on over. I start punching him, I start beating them up, and then I get a recollection from Bedwars. I should be more like that. So I fall down a hole and swiftly die. Next game goes decently well, for me at least. I'm alive for most of it. So I decide I'm gonna end a pullover while Depresso's speed bridges. They're organizing their inventory, so I think this is the perfect time to strike. I run on over, I get a couple of good swings in, and I hope to knock them off the edge, but they build up and I accidentally fall off the edge there, which in the moment really pissed me off. So I immediately start spectating Depresso, and they're running across, and I'm watching them, and he's getting ready to speed bridge, and he runs on over, and he falls off himself. I end up dying again, but you know, dying does have its benefits.
I feel like a lack of two. Copper 9, we have this suspect, Depressant. He is over here mining redstone and iron ore. He is mining iron ore. Copy visual. Sending a yellow team your way. Roger, Copper 9. Shots fired! Shots fired! Oh, he has a weapon! He has a weapon! Roger that. Sending in the chomper. The chompy. Alright, we have ground squad over here. We have V versus Despresso over here. Oh, we got red and yellow over there. They are attacking, which made V have to go over there. Depresso probably have the perfect time to heal up or jump in the action. One of yellow's retreating. No, they're going after the other red. Oh my god, they're going. It's going to be a close one. I think Depresso wants V to lose. Oh, but red is running away. And then here comes Depression over here with a bow shot, which does land along on both of its shots. And then one of them gets knocked off. And then we have red over here and absolutely destroying V. Then we have Depression over here. He is debating on jumping over, but he does not want to get shot off, so he shoots a bow, which does knock him back. Oh, behind you! Oh, from behind! Oh, someone was trying to come and take off. Oh, it's another red. He is in a tight spot here, trying to attack V. V is just getting the fucking blunt, and he knocks her off. They use a strat. Oh, and Depression gets knocked off, ending the game. You hate to see it.
Now, what epic ending do we have for Skywars Duos? Nothing. I didn't, do anything this game. It was actually kind of very uneventful. I'm sorry. On to squads. It's pretty much the same as Bedwars Squads. There's 4 teams, there's 4 people on it, and the goal is to just kill the other people. So, I'm gonna bear into my surroundings. It's a bigger spawn at least. So that has it going for it. But yeah, as you can see and as you can possibly assume, I don't last long in this game either. But yet again, I decided to double down on the commentary while spectating.
Oh my god, what a fucking save. Oh, and a kill. He is going on over. He is mining some redstone for some health. It is 4 squad. Oh, and he goes on back for an extra kill. Oh, but she survives, but then she falls off on her own. It is a 2v1, and he unfortunately fails. We need to go check up on our other team. One of them seems to just be doing whatever the fuck this is. I don't know what strategy. They both seem to be stupid, or both have at least 2 frames on their screen per attack. But that's another one of red absolutely gone. We have someone that's blue here in the corner. I need to find my other red teammate. Ah, there he is. He is over still back at the spawn area. He is down and he is attacking. Oh, he places not 1 but 2 poisons. They're in the cafe and he's trying to run away, but he's getting wombo comboed by the 2 of them, ultimately leading to both of their deaths. What a fucking game, folks.
Next game, I don't even make it a minute into the round before dying by 2 people from blue, which is quite unfortunate. So then, we're kind of stuck here spectating. I'm viewing red over here. He's checking the inventory. Pretty sure that's Depresso. I don't know. I'm live reacting to all these, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that, but all these voiceovers, they are live reactions. I take a look at the clips, and then I look it over, all just for authenticity. Authenticity? Is that the word? Authenticity. Whatever word that is. Anyways, Depresso does throw the bomb over there, and it is him against blue, and they hit, they pummel, they punch, they build all the way up. The advantage, someone throws the chompy, and we end up winning. This doesn't happen often. I make it to the top 1 of my team, but my other 2 teammates immediately die in this clip, and blue just gets me. Next game goes by quite fast. We don't end up winning, unfortunately. I see someone fall down the hole, and I see yellow, and I go, what an easy kill. So I try and knock him off, but he ends up saving himself. I have so much health, and he ends up just annihilating me somehow. I still don't know how. Next game went good, nothing eventful, but Lime team gets eliminated. It's just me as red, and then blue left over, and then we end up killing blue. So that's another win. Me and this fucking flaming sword. I swear, you think I'd stop using it, and I think during stream I was like, alright, this is my last time using it, and I just kept doing it. And this is where I learned of the fish, where I'm fighting the guy, and I don't know what's going on, and I just get knocked off the edge. Next game goes about as well. I'm over here chasing blue. I somehow don't have range. They throw down poison, I get hit, but I end up getting a kill. And then nearing the end of the game, I see someone, I'm hitting them. I only now realized that was my teammate. I spent the entire time trying to hit my own teammates. Yeah, I'm smart.
Next game, though, doesn't end up that well or that interesting. I see Depresso. He's trying to bridge over. His hesitation must have hit something in me because I end up falling off the edge and we both lose. Next game, close to the same scenario. I got the Sword of Embers. That can't end up well. I see green. They're juggling me, and they just juggle me off the edge. Again, uninteresting game. Many thanks to all my capable teammates out there. As I'm over here getting my shit rocked by yellow, I know I'm not gonna make it and I end up dying. But thankfully, Lime was able to pick up the slack and able to win us the game for another win. Coming in again, next game, yellow. Red ends up putting me in a corner, and then I think I can get the win here. You know, I'm feeling confident, but then they end up killing me, and yeah, we don't win this game. Final game of squads coming on up, and I'm over here fighting yellow, and yeah, I don't win. Yeah, riveting end to squads. It is 10:59 p.m. Time to do mega. I got this. Come on, chat, cheer me on. You know I got this. Best way to describe mega is more of a battle royale against 4 teams, which, to be honest, I think mega was the most fun I've had of Bedwars and Skywars combined. Very simple concept, just bigger teams and more chaos and more hectic. I had a blast, and I'm excited. Next game, not much happens. I'm over here trying to chase red. I'm trying to get the kill. They're just out of my reach. I pull out the fish, and then I get knocked off the edge. Next game, I'd say, was a close call. I'm in my inventory, and I'm getting hit around. I'm on fire. I'm disoriented. I don't know what's going on. I get down to half a heart and take fall damage after healing up that 1/2 heart. So, I'm still alive. I should 100% be dead. I'm checking behind me. No one's behind me. I see yellow. I get poisoned there. I run past the enemy, and they're not following me. So I'm thinking, okay, now's my chance to go heal up. So I do. I go heal up. I get ready. I do knock off a blue guy there, and I get ready to pummel, and I'm in the battle, you know, getting ready. I'm following Depresso, following Lime, and then he ends up trying to block me off, and I'm like, huh, you idiot. And then he ends up just knocking me off in the end. Next game, I run across. I see this purple guy, and then I end up falling. No big deal. The next game, I end up seeing the purple guy again, and he knocks me off. And wouldn't you guess it? Next game, purple guy. Anyways, next game, continuing our losing streak, we do win? Okay, hang on. Let's break this game down. So we start on off. I see blue. I'm starting to punch him off. I want to get a quick kill, right? But he's evading most of my things, and he throws an ender pearl. So I need to make sure I kill him before he goes. And then I see red over here, and she also throws an ender pearl,
but she doesn't make it. So I'm gonna count that as another win for me. And then there's this red person. Again, the fucking Sword of Ember is pulled out. And I'm getting ready. I'm pummeling them. You know, a bomb's getting ready to go off. And I'm making chase. You know, Roman Eve, they're getting ready. And they're pretty resilient. But then I end up chasing them and finally getting the final kill with 3 eliminations. Is this map my good luck charm? Well, I think so, because I'm over here, I'm chasing red again, I'm getting deja vu, but then green comes in and ruins my dream, turns it to a nightmare, and gets me dead. Quick lightning round. This round, I get hit off the edge, I end up falling to my demise. Next round, I don't get any kills, but we end up winning. But then, finally, this round over here, I put on my diamond pants. Right? I don't got a helmet, but all I need are my pants, baby. So I'm over here, I'm getting ready to get some redstone, but I realize I have 5 hearts, and then I get knocked off. Those hearts mean nothing in the void. Hey, something happened in this game. So we're chasing red, I'm trying to get this kill. There's some people behind me, but we're trying to get this easy kill. I see this AFK person, and I'm like, I'm going to take advantage of this. And I just end up eliminating them, you know, so I have something to go off of. And here's yellow. Look how far they can hit me, but I can't hit them. Absolutely insane. But my death was not in vain, because Depresso over here, being the goat that he is, gets the final kill and gets us a win. This next game, I go in, getting aggressive, I see someone on fire, I try to take advantage of it, and then I realize the chaos is over. So as I am trying to loot, I do get ambushed by the enemy, and I don't make it that much longer, so yeah. Final few games are unfortunately uneventful, but here's me and Depresso trying to hype ourselves up. The next game, however, does end up in us winning, so that's quite good. I got 2 kills, that's a positive. But then later on, next 2 games, I end up falling off the edge, and then what do you know, next game, I end up dying. Just one last time, thank you so much, Depresso. You have helped an amazing amount for these few games. It would not have been anywhere close as entertaining without you. So I just wanted to say, once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for deciding to be with me. Here's us posing in front. He is a great friend. I am excited to see him during the bridge episodes. But no, great partner. And I feel like I made a great friend. And that's kind of what this challenge is about. Not necessarily to make friends, but to find people to help you out during tough times such as this challenge. So, thank you, Depresso, once again. Now, it has been a month and a half since I recorded this, and it's been a month and a half in the making. Now, did I learn some things throughout this editing process? Of course. Was it annoying because I didn't look up something when I really should have, and it would have saved me so much time? Yeah, probably. But the real question is Skywars and Bedwars a fun game to me?